welcome. This is part 3 of how to sound like an advanced ukulele player as a beginner. So, in the description, I'm going to leave a few links on songs that are songs you should know when you're going to impress people. They'll be like, play I'm Yours, play Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and then I'll throw in a bunch of easy ones that actually sound good, such as Waiting in Vain by Bob Marley. And I'm going to teach you something to make it sound even fancier than it actually is. The song, the chords are, I don't know specifically, but first off you're going to bar the C, E, A, the bottom 3 strings. You're going to bar the 2nd fret of those, and then you're going to move your index finger to just the 2nd fret of the A string. And so that's all you play, really. Bad one, but I was just showing it for a demonstration. But if you want it to sound fancy, you bar the 1st fret of these 3 strings, the C, E, and A strings, the bottom 3, and then you're going to play it once. Well, as you're playing it, it's called a slide. You press down and slide down to the 2nd fret. It's basic enough. Then you're going to go to that other chord where you're putting your index finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, the bottommost string, and you're going to do the same thing where you put it on the 1st fret and slide it to the 2nd fret. So, and now if you want to add something more, that already sounds good enough to me, in my personal opinion. But I've seen people add it, so on the last part, it sounds like. So they go. What they do is they do the slide, and then on the last 3 parts, they move from the 2nd fret to the 5th fret to the 3rd fret. Back to the 2nd fret. So it sounds like. Now that's just their personal opinion if it sounds better, but that's how a basic player could make a song sound better. And personally, I do find that to sound better. But anyways, I'm just going to teach you more things about songs that you can make them sound better. There's always that sliding pattern, and then if you're having trouble barring chords and you're like, man, I want to play the Hotel California, but you're getting this, like, you can't hold all the chords down, and you get to the bar chords and you're just like, man, these are hard to hold down, and it just sounds like I'm picking nothing, I'm just muting. You're going to take your index finger, and then you're going to take your middle finger, and you're going to put it on top of it when you're barring it. It sounds the same for me. And it looked like I was flicking you off, I'm sorry about that. But anyways, you're going to want to hold it down, and it will press down further. And as I've said in previous videos, barring chords are very good for strengthening your fingers, because you're going to need that if you want to move on to playing the guitar maybe, or the violin or mandolin. But anyways, you're just going to hold down. And then there's also the strumming. You can make a song sound a lot better. Instead of strumming like, use the strumming technique that I taught in a previous video, like. Makes the song sound a lot better, and it makes it seem like you know what you're doing. So I recommend this strumming pattern, the gun-shaped, a lot. I recommend you to learn that as quickly as possible, or as soon as possible, as most people would say, instead of like me. And I'm not like most teachers where they're like, okay, practice the chords and practice picking go out and try to learn songs. I'm saying you should learn the chords and everything, but by learning songs, you're also learning the chords. I'm not saying to go and learn all the chords, because there's a great website called Ukulele hyphen, I think it's hyphen, tabs.com, and they've just got a ton of great ukulele tabs, and if you're already good at picking, like, that was a bad example, really. If you can already do that, then there are plenty of tabs out there for that. Dominator has a lot of ukulele solos if you're into more picking, but if you're in the chords, there are so many chord tabs out there for the ukulele. So just go and check those out and practice makes perfect. I'm not saying that you will sound like a professional, and I don't even sound like a professional, and I've been playing for about 2 years, not consistently though, but anyways, you're not going to sound like a professional right away. You're going to sound like you know more than you actually know. And that's always a good thing. You don't want to go into school or go into a performance that you're like, oh yeah, I play the ukulele, and show up and they hear you and you just... You don't want to sound like that. You want to go in and be like... and just rock that stage. That's so stupid, Matt. Why would you say that? But anyways, this concludes the segment that I have created on my own. But if you have any suggestions, recommendations, or anything that you want to leave in the comments below, go ahead and do that. I always appreciate feedback. I always make a fart noise whenever I say something stupid, but I appreciate feedback, whether it's negative or positive. So go ahead and leave your comment in the description, and I'll take a look at it and not stutter as much, hopefully, in the future. Alright, bye.